Freedom, freedom, freedom time. Yeah, I'm taking me a walk here in the neighborhood, and I just wanted to say hello to everyone, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Look, see, I'm still celebrating America 250. Proud to be an American. And I wanted to talk about the message I said yesterday. I was talking to my family, and I was talking about how I've seen the change in my family. Now, my family has always taught me to love everyone. They have taught me to always respect everyone's opinion and always be able to be respectful. And I always took that as, okay, someone does something nice for me, I do something back. I do something nice for someone, not expecting anything. And then they do something back for me. You protect your neighbor, you speak up when stuff is wrong. And I've always been programmed to do the right thing, have integrity, have ethics. And I noticed a shift in my family. And it was pretty sad because I was talking to my grandmother one day, and I asked her, I said, we was watching something on TV. And my grandmother, who raised me, she said to me, not to me, but she was yelling at the TV. She was screaming at the TV, the news. And I was like, well, what is going on? And she was like, yeah, I wish someone would put a bullet in his effing head. And I looked at her and I said, wait, you want someone to put a bullet in Donald Trump's head? And she said, yeah, I want someone to fucking take him out. And I said, well, geez. I said, you want someone to take out this man? I said, this is someone's father. This is someone's husband. This is someone who brings joy and love to millions of people. And you want someone to put a bullet in his head? No. And I started looking at my family differently. Because now you want violence because of someone's political views. And then I always asked them, well, what is it about the man you don't like? And it's never any kind of real answer. It's always, he's a felon, he's a rapist. And I'm like, well, give me proof of that, right? And it's always the insults at that point. Well, his wife is a whore. And it's just like, whoa, you always taught me to be nice to people, critically think, and not just be quick to go to insults. And so I noticed, like, other family members, when I was hanging out with them, they were up here talking about, well, I hate white people. Whoa, what? And that just really kind of broke my heart, because I'm like, wow, these are the people who I was brought up with. These are the people who I looked up to. And then it turned from anger to a sense of worry for them. Because at that moment, I realized that there's no helping them. There's no trying to reason with these people. These people are gone. Spiritually, morally, even physically. Like, looking at their eyes, they're not there. And I've always been different in my family. I've always thought different. I've always acted different. But that was the moment I realized that, whoa, I have to step back from these people. And it's hard. It's hard to do because this is my family. Like, I love my family. But when your ideology becomes one of hate, when you are not listening to things, and, you know, I've tried to give them chances, right? I've even tried to, you know, reason with facts, and it just doop, right? At that point, you don't want to listen. And they're not seeing the things that's happening beyond just their hate for this man. Someone you never even met. Right? And my goal here on these videos, like, I'm not a political talking figure, but I'm just trying to show you my love for this country and why we need to follow the rules. And so with following rules, that comes with knowing English. That's my skill, right? Teaching English, teaching people how to critically think, how to communicate, how to listen, how to read, how to write, how to speak. Those are the 4 skills that help us have the life we want to live. And that's my mission, to help people strengthen these skills. Because in that, I believe people will be able to start processing things differently. And eventually my family will catch up. Like, I'm not concerned about that. They will see, because people are starting to wake up and see. And my goal is to bring my skills to help people to see. And so, as I'm telling my story, I just want you to get an understanding of why this is important to me, why this work is important to me. And we got a lot of work to do together. So with that, thanks for listening. And I'll be sure to share more from my life so you can understand what gets me going and how I'm a servant of God on this mission to help. Because this is the land of God. And I'm on that mission to do my part. And you, do your part too. Don't ask what everybody else could do for you. But nah, what can you do? All right. So with that, I'll see you all soon. Bye.